Hi there, it's Linda Schiller Hanna again. Welcome back to Inner Kid Keto. This is segment 19, and today's topic is play. It's one of the reasons I wore this t-shirt. Yes, I really do need all these chihuahuas. We have 4 chihuahuas and 2 cats. We don't have kids, but they are babies, and they do make us laugh, and they're part of our play. They need to be played with every day, and they motivate me to get out and play with them. They bring me toys, we take walks. It's all part of healing my inner child as well as giving them joy for their inner puppy. And I've got little Linda here holding a little dog, because she can play with doggies too. Now, there were years and years where I lived in an apartment building and was single and couldn't have pets. And it never occurred to me, and I wish it had, but I'm going to mention it to you, that I could go to the dog pound and offer to volunteer to walk some of those dogs, pet them, groom them, whatever. So if you're craving a pet in your life, you might want to consider going to one of those animal shelters and see if you can't bring some good energy to that situation. So there's many reasons and many ways to play. A lot of us who've had challenging upbringings have a hard time playing. We tend to take ourselves and life very seriously. And so today's topic is to help you make antidotes to those old patterns. What I want you to do right now is close your eyes and take a couple deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And in through the nose and out through the mouth. Let's do our Ivy hug. Put your one hand on one shoulder and the other under your arm and squeeze in. And just give yourself a hug. There now. It's okay. I love you. You're safe with me. And breathe into and notice what it feels like to give yourself that love. Try to do this every day. You deserve it. You need it. We all need it. So this topic of play, some people who grew up in really dysfunctional families had a hard time playing. There was a part of us that had to be so hypervigilant. Is daddy mad? Is mama throwing something? Are the police at the door? Some of us had real garbage. I'm not saying I did, but a lot of you have, perhaps. And when there's a part of your inner child that's constantly looking on the horizon for incoming trauma, it's hard to just settle down and play. If you're one of those people, and I'm sorry if you are, and I have had some of that, I'm not going to pretend I haven't. Playing is almost something you have to put on your to-do list. So I'm inviting you today to put it on your to-do list. To do today. Playing is as important for you today as it was for you when you were 6 or 12 or 18. I don't care how old you are, we need some lightness. Sometimes you don't even remember how to play. My sister, Teresa, is an expert at finding cool toys. She's always got a bunch of toys. And when children come to her house, they just adore it when she brings them out. And best of all, she plays with the kids. She's good with puppets. She's good with all kinds of sayings and faces. She's a really terrific player. I'm going to have a little glass of water here. Because we have to take care of ourselves in every way. One of the things that we were blessed with as children is swimming lessons, piano lessons. Those are places I can go to play. I can go to the pool. I'm old enough to be part of the rec center and get it for free, thank God. And I do try to go to the pool more often than not. I'm not going to say I make it all the time, but it's a goal. I try to keep my stuff in the car, so I'm ready to go at a moment's notice. Sometimes just being prepared for play is a good idea. I also have a kite in my glove box that my girlfriend sent me from Canada. Wonderful little orange kite. So if it's a windy day and I've got a few minutes and there's an open field, out comes the kite. I also like to keep art supplies in my car. So if I'm maybe taking a walk, maybe I want to paint some watercolors or do some drawing. I also keep supplies at home. The glue, the scissors, the crayons, the paints. If you've never been into a Hobby Lobby or a Michael's or even the craft aisle at your local Walmart, I encourage you to go in and get some stuff. Get what your inner kid wants. Don't forget the games, puzzles, board games. My husband and I play Scrabble every single night on our computer. Sometimes he beats me, sometimes I beat him, but usually we play together and beat the computer lady. And we laugh. And we get excited. And it's fun for us. And it keeps us connected. It's something we both enjoy. You might think, God, she's sure belaboring this play thing. It's important. You're not playing enough. You're probably not enjoying life enough. Here's a picture of me on a particularly fabulous day when I played. We were driving through New Mexico, and my husband had been stationed at Alamogordo military base way back, and he kept telling me about White Sands. And this is a wonderful day at White Sands. Got on a cardboard, and it's almost like skiing, and I just had a ball. And it was such a fun day. We got a good picture of it. Camping. Years and years of camping. Almost every national park in America I've camped in. You don't need a lot of money to camp. You don't need a lot of equipment. Bird watching. I feed the birds, and they show up around my house because I feed them, and I enjoy watching them. So even on the coldest days, I have some entertainment. They're usually about, especially in the summertime, we go play Trivial Pursuit or Trivia, with other people, and we get some social life that way. A lot of bars have trivia games, and you win prizes. And it's all play. My husband's a programmer. He works really hard. He uses his brain really hard. It's important to get him out of that mental conundrum of numbers and scales and columns and things, and just let go. Let go. One more thing. If you've never done tie-dye, that's a blast. You can just get out your old stained up t-shirts, get a tie-dye kit, go out in the backyard on a summer day. We had the whole family do that when we lived in Arizona. Everybody so enjoyed it. Then we had something fun to wear. So being creative or making your own YouTube channel, that can be a form of play. Come on in, the water's fine. Why is it important to play? If you've had the tendency to stuff feelings, whether with too much food, too much work, too serious, alcohol, drugs, 1,000 other things people might overspending. even too much television. Television is pretty passive. I'm encouraging you to get a little more connected to something outside of just passively staring. Think about it. Maybe put on a spaghetti dinner and invite up some friends over for cards. How long has it been since you played a good game of pinochle? Hearts, crazy eights, or pulled out the Monopoly board. If I'm pinging you, if I'm saying words and you're going, ooh, haven't done that. Ooh, forgot to do that. Ooh. That's the point. Those people who play all the time, you don't need this. But if you haven't been playing enough, I encourage you to go for it. Now, there's some other beautiful ways to play. You can use your creativity. You could write a poem, write a song, write a play, dress up in crazy costumes. One time, our local area was having a blood drive, and they were really having a shortage of my blood type, which is O negative. They were seriously freaking out. So I made a costume. I said, I'm going to be Turnip the Clown. And I made this little turnip headdress, and I got a little toy, and I went to the local, there's a company, a big insurance company near us, and I went there on the day of the blood drive, and they got more gallons of blood because I was there encouraging people and laughing than they had in forever. I was so successful as the blood clown, they actually put me on my local TV channel as a local hero for encouraging people to go give blood. I still give blood. I had open heart surgery at 5, and people gave blood for me, and I want to be there to give it back. Now, we just got these new little wristbands in. It says, Still Loving My Body on one side and Inner Kid Keto on the back. I'm going to be selling them for $1 on eBay, but anyone who gives blood, I will send you one for free. Just send me your something from the Red Cross or some other place you've given blood, and I'll make sure you get one for free just for thanking you. I've given gallons over the years, and it's actually kind of fun for me. Now, I'll tell you how I do it so it doesn't hurt. If they're putting the needle in one arm, I pinch my thumb and my fingernail in the other hand. And at the same time that the needle's going in here, I pinch there with my thumb, and it makes the pain bounce back and forth and cuts it in half. I also don't watch, because why watch? It happens very quick. And I've been given, I just keep doing it over and over and over. Because I have designer blood, O negative, they really like me. Even no matter what kind of blood you got, they'll really like you as long as you're safe. And they'll give you a bunch of questions. So call your American Red Cross. I think it's 1-800-GIVE-BLOOD, but I could be wrong. I think it's 1-800-GIVE-LIFE, sorry. I didn't necessarily plan on talking about that, but I'm not sorry I did. If you go out of your comfort zone and do something new, even that's fun. Even going to the blood drive, that can be fun. Do you know they give you free cookies and drinks? Oh, on keto, well, never mind about that. We won't talk about the free cookies and drinks. Maybe that's the day it's okay to have a little sugar. After all, you gave a pint of blood. All right, I'm going to wind up here. But in the comments, I want you to let me know what fun thing you did today or what fun thing you're doing tomorrow. What plaything, so that you start to get in the habit of play. I have one more story. Every year on my birthday, and I've been doing this for about 5 years, I go to laser tag. I don't know if you've ever been to laser tag, but it is a total blast. It is usually full of teenage boys and a few other people, and then 70-some-year-old Linda. And I have more fun than anyone. So if you don't know about what laser tag is, go check it out. I promise you I come out giggling and happy every single birthday. And sometimes whenever I'm frustrated, I'm going through a period of frustration and anger, I go do another laser tag game because it's a place that I can shoot, play guns, make little boom boom light sounds, run around, get my energy out, yell and scream like the kids, and come home feeling better. Better playing laser tag than having road rage or yelling at your kids. And if you do have kids, take them with you. You'll have more fun. All right. You probably think, gosh, she's so damn preachy. Sorry, I was the oldest child. The oldest child tends to be preachy. Please forgive me. Once more, also don't forget this amazing book. If you need the nuts and bolts of how to do keto, it's here. I'm trying to help you with the feeling part of keto. The science part, the food part, is strongly presented in this wonderful book, Change Your Diet, Change Your Mind by Georgia Eid, MD. All right, that's it for tonight. Thanks for showing up one more time. Feel free to subscribe. And I'm serious about, you give blood, I'll give you a free little, all you have to do is email me at linda@lightworker22 and send me a copy of your blood donation certificate, and I'll make sure you get one of these as long as you give me an address. Still loving my body, because being on keto means I'm loving my body. Bless you. Have a good night. Take care.